And welcome back to the Jason Show Home Edition. He's a good friend of ours, and we've gotten to know him over the years. And he is the owner of one of the most successful restaurants to come out of the Twin Cities in the last few years. And it all started in 2016 with a conversation about what type of restaurant he would like to open. Please welcome back to the show our good friend from Soul Bowl. It's Gerard. Hi, Gerard.
How you doing?
I'm doing well, my friend. And, through the pandemic, through George Floyd, I've asked friends that have come back on the show that we haven't seen in a while, just the basic question of how you doing? So I'll start with that. How you doing?
It has been a whirlwind for us recently. These last 2 weeks have been great weeks. And we have just been taking it day by day, to be honest. Everything is changing so quickly. We had some tough days. But it's been exciting to just see community come together. It's been exciting to see just our team come and get closer during this time. But we've been taking it day by day and keeping the attitude that we're here to continue to serve our community. So.
Yeah, I was talking to a couple restaurant owners, not only on this broadcast, but on the radio show as well, and talking just about one thing, kind of the old cliche of when it rains, it pours. I mean, and I'm obviously focusing on the restaurant industry. Your industry was already dealing with the effects of the closures because of COVID-19. And then we had the killing of George Floyd. And then we had, the disruption in service because, some restaurants were reopening, and just the soul crushing that happened after George Floyd. How are you remaining positive, through some probably one of the toughest years any business owner could go through, and just a human?
Yeah, it has really challenged us, I think, in every area of our business, and then also personally, because I have a Black staff, to be transparent, and everybody can see themselves in George Floyd, and that's an area of the city that I frequent, that I know, that I've hung out, and so it is difficult. And I'm a parent as well, raising a little Black boy, and so it's really challenged me. We've definitely had to lean on our faith as owners to be able to try to show the excellence and be hope for our community. Soul food traditionally has always been something that can comfort people in really difficult times. And that's something that I was able to experience before I was in the restaurant business. And so we really wanted to make sure that we were able to provide comfort, even if just for a 10-minute meal, to be able to feed the people in our community doing the social justice work, people who are protesting. Everybody has different tools, and our tools were food. And so we wanted to jump in to be able to use those tools to kind of serve our team. So it has been difficult, but I do feel that there's a purpose. And that's what I think I've been going back to, that, my purpose is kind of showing that it's more than just being a restaurant owner or making, money during this time, that it's to serve.
Yeah.
And, whether or not the situation changed, we want to put ourselves in position to serve our community. And as everything was closing around us, we're across the freeway from North Minneapolis. The grocery stores are closing. This community that supports us did not have access to the basic necessities. And so we wanted to make sure that we were something that we could control, our business, and to be able to stay open to service them so that they did have meals. So.
You mentioned your team, Gerard. How are they? I asked how you were doing. How is your staff doing right now?
There were scary days just with with what was going on with protests, and just the curfews being out, and wanting to make sure that they could get home safely. We have some staff who uses public transportation, and a lot of things had affected that. And so it really, I think, pulled us in closer. We had a lot of family that grew, that they were more tight knit. We had some staff, everybody was getting a ride home. We all came in and left together. And so we really wanted to make sure that we took care of them and that they had a positive attitude. And even, we had some staff that wanted to protest, and being able to let them know, like, you're free to voice your opinion, and we're not gonna hold you up from going out and, being able to, have your right to voice your opinion. And so we wanted to give them that opportunity as well. And so they've been encouraged. We had some very, very slow days. We cut down probably to about 30% in the heart of what was going on, and have been able to kind of build back up to our full capacity, and then about another 4 or 5 on top of that. So they're doing better. We really have to put those parameters just with our staff and interactions with guests to make sure that we're ready for that, and we can handle some of the confrontation, or just customers who may not be showing grace these days. But we've been ready for it, and I think that strong face has kind of shown through with all of them.
I know we have about a minute left. I want to end on just shining a light on the business, because for people who don't know, you guys have seen Gerard on the show before. Soul Bowl is at the Gray's Food Hall, right down. I'm literally, what's funny about this is I'm about 2 blocks from Gerard right now. I live right, but anyway, you guys are open, right, Gerard? When are you open? How can people find you now?
Yeah, Gray's Food Hall is back open. It's been super exciting to get everybody back on the patio and in the green space. The weather was nice this weekend. So the bar is open. All the concepts are open. We have a brand new concept, more omnivore, that'll be opening in the next few weeks. And so we're open 7 days a week, open from 11 till 8, and the bar is open a little bit later. So we're excited to get people back in. We have our COVID measures in place, and just looking to love on the customers we haven't seen in a while. We've seen some new faces as well, and just excited to be able to start that hospitality experience again. So it's been a little while, and been really excited to see our regulars come back and check in on them as well.
Absolutely. Well, it's great to see you again. I'm glad you're well. Give my best to your staff, and I'll see you real soon, my friend. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Thank you. Go see Gerard, everybody, at the Gray's Food Hall in the North Loop of Minneapolis. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this.